Things are getting pretty bad out there in California, and it's an awful thing what's happening. I don't like to see anybody have their life ruined by something like this. I think, though, honestly, some of it, well, actually a lot of it, was preventable if competent leadership would have been in place. But that's not what's going on out there. A lot of DEI people in positions of power, particularly at the fire department and so on and so on. And I mean, you've seen the results. It's been a disaster what's been going on out there. And I think you're going to see a lot of people flip positions because of this, especially when it comes time to rebuild. You've got angry locals wanting to know where their tax dollars went. That's a good question. Where did all the money go? I think there's going to be a lot that comes from this. I see Gavin Newsom recall petition being floated. There's a petition to recall the LA mayor that's really picked up steam. I mean, we'll see what happens from any of this. I don't know. I'm not from California, but, you know, to everybody who's had their life burned down from this, from rich to poor, like, my heart goes out to you. Like, it sucks. Losing things in something like this sucks. And there's a lot of stuff that's lost that people will never get back. So I do feel for you. But it didn't take long for the Associated Press to jump all over this. Get ready, because the fires are now racist. This is from the AP. The California wildfires could be leaving deeper inequality in their wake. That's right. Minorities most affected here. Not, hey, everybody's hurting. Everybody's losing. No. What really matters is what you look like. What a joke. People are sick of this shit. Why does it have to be a white or a black or an Asian thing? Why does it have to be anything? Shouldn't this be something that unites people instead of trying to run in and divide them? So this is why I just don't like the media. And I'm not the only one, as they never miss an opportunity to come in here and try to divide people and get people fighting each other. They've been doing this for years. And people are sick of it. That's why you saw what you saw during the election. People are tired of it. The left has never been weaker. And we start 2020 off, boom, right away, disaster strikes. And you get to see what all of, because California is, you know, as terrible as what's going on here is, everybody in charge, especially in LA, where this is happening, all Democrat. All Democrat. The fire department there is a joke. There's literally a video of one of the higher-ups, some fire chief woman, talking about how she, if she can't carry a man out of the fire, it's the man's fault for putting himself in that position, which is the stupidest bullshit I've ever heard. Your job is to save people, not demean them. Oh, I'm sorry that man was sleeping in the middle of his house as it was burning down. That's his fault. Like, what a joke. Here's that clip, by the way, if you haven't seen it. Just so you know, this is part of a 2-minute video where they're talking about how great it is that they're just bringing these numbers up. It's very important to have women firefighters. So here's the clip of her saying, yes, this is that guy's fault. He should have done that.
You want to see somebody that responds to your house, your emergency, whether it's a medical call or a fire call, that looks like you. It gives that person a little bit more ease, knowing that somebody might understand their situation better. I don't really care
if they look like me by the night. I just want you to save my damn life. That's all I care about. Please don't let me die. Please save my life. I could care less who you are, as long as you're actually carrying me to safety and making sure I don't die or resuscitating me. That is exactly what I would like you to do. Who you are, what you look like, I give a shit. As most people. Please just save my life.
Is she strong enough to do this? Or you couldn't.
Yes, is she strong enough to do this? That is something important. Can she carry me out of a fire? Yes, let's rewind it. So here's the big scene right here. It's a question that she got. Is she strong enough to do this? Yes, you should be. You should be strong enough to carry a grown man out of a place.
Is she strong enough to do this? Or you couldn't carry my husband out of a fire. Which my response is, he got himself in the wrong place if I have to carry him out of a fire.
Yeah, the wrong place. Well, you are sleeping in a fire and you're passing out because of the smoke. It's so, you can't breathe anymore. You're dying. You're in a bad place. How dare you fall asleep and then wake up in a fire? What's your problem, man? Disgusting. That's a joke, man. And then they blame you. They blame you if you call this out. So this whole article here, is based on this town, Altadena. And apparently it's a well-off town, and the majority of the people that live there are people of color. And they're worried that the town, when it's rebuilt, will have to go through the pressures of gentrification. So it might end up looking better. I've never been here. I don't know what it looks like. But, and I would like to see this town rebuilt the same as all the other towns. Everybody should be able to rebuild, and everybody shouldn't have to deal with all the red tape that from rich to poor they're probably going to have to deal with. Now, I do agree that it sucks for the people that have nothing, the people that don't have vacation homes and all this other shit like the rich do. But guess what? It's not just people of color that are dealing with problems like that. Everybody's dealing with problems like that. There's white families, black families, everybody has these problems. But to come in here and make this racial problem out of this is such shit. And it's another example of why everybody doesn't trust the press. I mean, you go look at it. Go look at the numbers. They're there. The American people don't trust the press. They don't trust them. They distrust them. They don't like them because they're always in here doing shit like this. And yeah, I hope everybody in here that they're talking about gets their shit back. I hope they all get to be rebuilt. I hope everyone has a speedy rebuilding process. But this is such a joke. And, when you wonder why your girl Kamala lost as bad as she did, look no further than within Associated Press, because you helped make that happen by putting out bullshit like this. What a joke, man. They're getting roasted hard, too, over on X. They posted this. The California wildfires could be leaving deeper inequality in their wake. Look at that ratio, 2.5K to 851 likes. That's quite the accomplishment there, Associated Press. How you don't know how in the wrong you are with this shit, I don't know. Mostly Peaceful Memes comes in and says, "We tried calling the fire racist. You guys never learn, do you?" They don't. They don't learn. And this is why they're all losing their jobs and having to become YouTubers. And we'll see how that works out for them. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about all this. I'd like to hear from you. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.